Salutations, dear friends. Welcome. My respects to you. Gratitudes to you for being with me in the study of Geetha and other things. And those are very regular, very keen, very conscious. They must be clearly understanding the message knowledge given. And those who are applying them in life, definitely there is prosperity, there is success, there is peace, there is joy within them and because of them in the world around us also. In our today's 2 minutes of common sense thought introduction is what? Remember, for every dukkha we have misery, the cause is something mistake done by us. Nobody else is the cause. We are the cause and we are the ones who have done some mistake. Therefore, that dukkha has come to us. Understandable? Then what is to be done therefore? Key is avoiding the mistake, dukkha, sorry. Is avoiding the misery by many impossible means or reasons. Can we try to avoid doing the wrong things, mistakes? Think in these lines. See the possibility. Because doing mistakes and all, saying that dukkha should not come, that proposal is impossible. गलत करके मुझे दुखी नहीं होना, ये संभव जब नहीं है, तो जब दुखी नहीं होना चाहते हो, फिर क्या फिर ऑप्शन बचा है? थिंक, how can there be any other option? Then slowly, steadily avoiding doing wrong. And how do we avoid doing wrong? Only one way, by going on doing right or good. So much that there's no time left for even thinking to do wrong. In the right or the good, the three things are there. One is your own duties. Anna? Once they are over, you have still time if at all left. Then you have a lot of services you can do. That better spend time in it. Even then you have time, then you do some spiritual worships, etc. पुण्य कहते हैं उसको, वो करो. Your still time is there, then you study our shastras, think about the God. In this way, spend whole day in it, not giving chance either for the mind to think or the body senses to act about the negative, in the negative things. है ना? Because of which we suffer unnecessarily. This common sense, if we have as early as possible, and make a habit of ourselves fully engaged in this four, not giving a chance to do any mistake, then not only will not have any misery, sufferings, but because of the four things, you are doing your duty, it gives its own satisfaction. You are doing the seva, you will get the help and love from the people. You are doing punya and upasana, you get better life or better things by the in the world given by the God. And we are doing spiritual study, you are actually nearing to the self or the truth or the reality or realization or liberation. What difficulty is there in this to understand? Practice also not difficult when we start doing. But someone has to teach us. Nobody taught us so far. Now we are at least getting someone to tell us. Lord Krishna teaching us through Gita. Now listen, be sincere in listening. Understand, be serious in understanding. Practice, be committed in practicing. Then you will see the life beautifully changes. And then, as much we are at the rustic level of worldliness, big mistakes also done. The what is say the punishments will be there, very big, but it is not felt. But as you are growing, becoming fantastic, grown, matured, purified, little mistakes also give you more regret inside. Outside also bigger what okay, punishments are given. That shows the Lord doesn't want you to do even those small mistakes also. Just be so perfect. An example, be an example to others. This is how we have to learn in our life to avoid doing wrong rather than trying to avoid the result of the wrong called as dukkha, which is impossible. है ना? Everywhere, even at physical diseases level, avoid sweets, then obviously sugar will be normal. Go on eating sugar and BP is growing, sweets are eaten, sugar is growing, and now you want it to be normal. It won't happen. It's not a healthy, correct way. This is our today's common sense thought. And then be aware. What are the things where I am going wrong in my talk, in my thoughts, in my actions? Uncalled for 90% हम वही करते हैं. Why we are not busy in our duties? Busy in the duty, take rest after that. That is better than doing wrong things in talking to the people, in getting wrong relation with them and dealing with them negatively, or doing wrong things in profession of taking bribes or not doing the work completely, or mixing up the objects when you are a salesperson or a shop owner. कितने भी होते हैं, सब पाप है, ये सब का एक एक का दुख होता है, चुकाना ही पड़ता है हर एक का कीमत. So let us avoid that. Okay, welcome. Like every day today also, our earlier chants. Then we have started yesterday our new chanting of Taittiriya Brahmana Parayanam, 5 Anuvakas. More in my interest actually, but I thought let me do that practice in the class. Our youngsters also get a chance to at least listen at once for those 3-4 minutes. Then in our Geetha, we are into the study of what is Gneyam. About that, 4 things are told. 3 more are there in the next sloka that we see today. Then the next slokas, few more things are talked about. The Gneya Vastu, the Param Brahma. What is his nature? What are the indicators to reach to him and experience him as our own selves? Thus, free from our pseudo selves of body, mind, intellect, because of which we are becoming man or woman, we are becoming intelligent or fool, we are becoming emotional, commotional. ये सब हमारे है ही नहीं. मेरा कार है ही नहीं और उसमें बैठ पे चलाया मैं, एकदम एक्सीडेंट हो गया, हाथ पैर टूट गया. कार था ही नहीं वो मेरा. सेम वे मेरा है ही नहीं ये शरीर मन बुद्धि, और उसमें बैठकर हर जगह एक्सीडेंट लगा रहा हूँ. आई एम बिकमिंग मिजरेबल. ओके, लेट अस स्टार्ट. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद् भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां भक्ति ज्ञान योग वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरणस्य व्याप्तिषु आध्यात्मिक प्रगतिषु शांतिषु कल्याण विश्व एकता विश्व पुरोभित्यर्थं ये ये भक्ताः साधकाः शिष्याः आचार्याः गुरवः महात्मानः सन्तः श्रेयोभिलाषिणः संस्थाः अस्मिन् धर्मसंस्थापनकार्ये निश्चिताः तेषां सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्यक्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्यवीर्यविजयादि सत्शक्तिसम्पदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्न समूलनिर्मूलनद्वारा धर्मसंस्थापनकार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्तयुवानां च संकल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परमात्मानं प्रति भक्ति धर्मभक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति गुरु भक्ति देवता भक्ति माता पितृभक्ति सेवा भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम श्री तैत्रेय ब्राह्मण पारायणम शांति मंत्राः पारायणम भगवद्गीता त्रयोदशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणम अध्ययनम भक्तानां प्रातस्मरण श्लोकानां पारायणम अर्थाविष्करणम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. स्टार्ट. ओम 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 सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. First chantings we have done. Now the Brahmana Prathamastakam Prathama Prapatakah. In that we have to do from the 6th Anuvaka. Om Om Atha Taittiriya Brahmanam Shashtonuvakas. ॐ ब्रह्म क्षत्रं तदिशमूर्जगं रयिं पुष्टिं प्रजां तां पशून् तान् सन्धत्तं तत्प्राणमपानं व्यानं तं चक्षुश्रोत्रं मनस्तद्वाचं ताम् ईशादिपञ्चके वाचं तां मे पशून् सन्ततं तान्मे प्राणादि त्रितयेतं मेऽन्यत्र तन्मे कृत्तिका स्वग्निमादधीत एतद्वा अग्नेर्नक्षत्रं यत्कृत्तिकाः स्वायामेवैनं देवतायामादाय ब्रह्मवर्चसी भवति मुखं वा एतन्नक्षत्राणां यत्कृत्तिकाः यः कृत्तिका स्वग्निमाधत्ते मुख्य एव भवति अथो खलो अग्निनक्षत्रमित्यपचायन्ति गृहान् हदाहुको भवति प्रजापतिरोहिण्या मग्निमसृजत तं देवारोहिण्यामादधत तथो वै ते सर्वान् रोहानरोह्णा तद्रोहिण्यैरोहिणीत्वं यो रोहिण्यामग्निमाधत्ते रुद्नोत्येव सर्वान् रोहान् रोहते देवा वै भद्रासनोऽग्नि सन्तोऽग्निमादित्सन्त तेषामनाहितोऽग्निरासीत् हतैभ्यो वामं वस्वपाक्रामत् ते पुनर्वस्वोराददत ततो वैतागवामं वसूपावर्तत यः पुरा भद्रसन्पापीयान् स्यात् स पुनर्वसोऽस्वोरग्निमादधीत पुनरेवैनं वामं वसूपावर्तते भद्रो भवति यः कामयेत दानकामेमा प्रजा सूर्यति स पूर्वयोः फल्गुन्योरग्निमादधीत हर्यं नो वा एतन्नक्षत्रं यत्पूर्वे फल्गुनी हर्यमेति तमाहुर्यो ददाति दानकामा अस्मै प्रजा भवन्ति यः कामयेत भगिष्यामिति स उत्तरयोः फल्गुन्योरग्निमादधीत भगस्य वा एतन्नक्षत्रं यदुत्तरे फल्गुनी भग्येव भवति कालकञ्जा वै नामासुरा असन् ते सुवर्गाय लोकायाग्निमचिन्वत पुरुष इष्टकामुपा ददात् पुरुष इष्टकाम स इन्द्रो ब्राह्मणो ब्रुवाण इष्टकामुपादत्त एषा मे चित्रानामेति ते सुवर्गं लोकमाप्रारोह्णः स इन्द्र इष्टकामा बृहत् ते वाकीर्यन्त ये वाकीर्यन्त त ऊर्नावभयो भवन् द्वावुदपतताम् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. This is how Vedic chanting daily for some time. Now Bhagavad Gita 13th chapter Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. In that also the fourth topic. Kshetram is seen, Kshetrajna is seen, Gnyanam is seen, Gneyam we are studying. Then Prakriti and Purusha. Thus all questions of Arjuna stand answered. Like any physics, chemistry, maths, repeatedly we have to study. Till what time? Till all those subjects are understood, mastered. Same way, Gita Adi also have to be heard as many times as it is required for them to be thoroughly understood by us, convinced by us. Let us not expect that in one go only everything can be understood, because it is little subtler and depends on the condition of our own mind and intellect, its purity, its unbiasedness, its applicability, its concentration, its subtlety, etc. etc. Okay, straight away let us take the slokas 13 and 14. 13th we chant twice, 14th we chant 4 times, then we study. One is spoken in the 14th sloka, remaining also we see. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama श्री व्यास शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञ विभाग योगः। चतुर्दश पंचदशौ श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच सर्वतः पाणिपादं तत् सर्वतोक्षिशिरोमुखं सर्वतः श्रुतिमल्लोके सर्वमावृत्य तिष्ठति। अगेन सर्वतः पाणिपादं तत् सर्वतोक्षिशिरोमुखं सर्वतः श्रुतिमल्लोके सर्वमावृत्य तिष्ठति। 15th mantra 4 times. सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाभासं सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाभासं सर्वेन्द्रियविवर्जितम् असक्तं सर्वभृच्चैव निर्गुणं गुणभोक्तृ च। सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाभासं सर्वेन्द्रियविवर्जितम् असक्तं सर्वभृच्चैव निर्गुणं गुणभोक्तृ च। सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाभासं सर्वेन्द्रियविवर्जितम् असक्तं सर्वभृच्चैव निर्गुणं गुणभोक्तृ च। Once more. सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाभासं सर्वेन्द्रियविवर्जितम् असक्तं सर्वभृच्चैव निर्गुणं गुणभोक्तृ च। Gneyavastu means the thing which is worthy of knowing, as asked by Arjuna. What is the use of knowing that Gneya? We become Amruta. Jnatva Amrutam Ashnute. So you will become birthless, changeless, modificationless, old ageness, deathless, reductionless, limitationless, conditionless, miseryless, infinite, eternal, immutable, blissful he will become. Whoever recognizes that Gneya Vastu. And in the recognition of Gneya Vastu, it will be recognized as our own self. I will repeat it every day so that you become familiar with this knowledge. That's why Gneyam yat tat pravakshyami yad jnatva amrutam ashnute, and the name of that Gneya is, according to Upanishad, is Param Brahma. That Param Brahma Gneyam is to be experienced as ourselves. How do you do so? By contemplating, meditating. What is the help for that, sir? These are the words which are giving indicative definitions. Means the meaning of these words when we search out or the contemplate on the thing which represents these words. Like go and see where is the car. So the car is a word representing a thing. Then you go out and come back and say, yeah, there are 22 autos. You will not say that. You will say car only, yeah, it's parked rightly. So in the same way, these the words, when they are giving indicated definitions, when we contemplate on them, truly we reach to the Gneyam Brahma as our own experience, our own self, our own true self, our own real self, beyond this pseudo self of I am body, I am mind, I am senses, I am intellect. No, I am Gneyam Brahma actually. But from many, many lives, we are living life like I am body, I am mind, I am ego. Therefore, as if that alone is permanent, it is continuing. Like a man, 20 years he is a doctor, says I am a doctor. He is a man playing the play of doctor. He is not a doctor, isn't it? But he says I am doctor. Somewhere if he is called as lawyer and engineer, no, 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 मैं doctor हूँ. And if you don't call him doctor साहब, then he will give injection negative. दुखी करेगा वो. उनको बोलना ही पड़ता है डॉक्टर साहेब, है ना, लॉयर साहेब, मेजर साहेब, कर्नल साहेब, एमएलए साहेब, तुम लोगों को भी स्टूडेंट साहेब. I have to call you respectfully. Isn't it? We are all human beings, but with upadhis, we are doctor, lawyer, engineer. Think about this. So too, we are actually Gneya Parabrahma. But with the upadhi of this human body, we are feeling like human beings. Okay? In animal body, we feel we are animal, etc. So too with the mind's knowledge or emotion, we feel emotional we are. With the intellect's understanding, we think I am intelligent or so. They are all the conditioned expressions of me, I am something other than them. Okay, that Brahman is Gneyam, that is to be known because that is the reality. That is the substratum. If the reality substratum is not known on the unreal and superimposed, we only get lost. Think, thoda dimag laga. Okay, then in the first shloka we were told to contemplate, to realize that neya akshara para brahma, these three words anadimattu, then nasattu na asattu, anadimat param brahma nasattanna saduchyate. Okay, anadi means that which has no cause of itself, which is beyond time. See what is beyond time. Consciously. Beyond time, you go to the Nidra also. That's why Nidra, we don't know what is the time. But beyond time, consciously. Anadi. So to Nasat Tat, na Asat means grossly or subtly manifest. Asat means causally manifest. Unmanifest in the causal form. So that is technically called as Karana. Asat is Karana, Sat is Karya. Karya is Stula Sukshma. The outer world, Stula, the mind, Sukshma. Mind world in the dream. So these two, the Jagrat and Swapna, are the Sat. They are manifest. You can see the experienced world there. I am the experience. In the Nidra Avastha, outer worlds are not there, inner worlds are not there. So that's how it is unmanifest, therefore Asat. Actual Paramatma is Advastu. There the Sat word's definition is eternal existence. Here the Sat means manifest, Asat is unmanifest. Unmanifest is in the seed form. Like the whole tree is in the seed, unmanifest form, asat. And from the seed, when it is sown, so only the tree has got manifested. It is a sat, expression, manifest. This satasat is different from the sat of Paramatma, which toward the end of this shloka we will see, the next shloka. So, na sattat na asad uchyate. Okay. Now, yesterday we have seen the next shloka number, the 14th one. In that also, the Gneyam Brahma is introduced to us. Gneyam Param Brahma. We have to know him as ourselves. Okay. Says Sarvataha Panipadam Tat. That Param Brahma is the one who has got hands and legs everywhere. Means wherever hands and legs are there, it is who only expressing as him. Okay na? Like the water has got everywhere in it waves. What do you mean by water having waves in it everywhere? Means everywhere, wherever the waves are there, what is there is water. And there are some places where water has not yet expressed as the wave also. But potentially it is there. In the same way, Sarvataha Panipadam. And that is why the Pani, the hands and its functioning of the working, Padam, the legs, its functioning of the walking, because of whom it is happening. Isn't it? That is called a Gneya Brahma. And always it is known as three factors. First, it is knower. Second is consciousness. Third, it is pure existence. I am giving you the essence of entire Vedanta in summary form. First, knower. Second, consciousness. Third, as pure existence. That Gneya Brahma is recognized. Like yaar, subah subah uthte hi. What is the thing? I am. Second, I know I am. Third, I know the world also in front of me. Or I am, then I am conscious of myself and I know the world. Are these not the three things? When you get up in the morning, we do. I am, existence it is, I am conscious of I am, that is a consciousness in me, then I know the world. So reverse karo, who am I? The knower of the world, not anything in the world, not any part of the world. This is all we discussed in our earlier chapters also. Anything known by me is not me. I am knower. And how do you know? By being conscious. Therefore, who are you? I am consciousness. Are you existing or not as consciousness? Yeah. Therefore, who am I? I am pure existence. First expressing as consciousness, then as the knower. After the knower, identifying with various things. So I know medicine and I identify and I become doctor. I know law and I become lawyer. Isn't it? In this way, this becoming is after knowing. So the Gneya is pure Satchidananda only. Sat, existence, Chit is consciousness. It is eternal, infinite, therefore it is Ananda. So Sarvataha Panipadam. Beautiful. You know, like all cars are existing in petrol. How come? Because wherever the cars are moving, they are because petrol or diesel, whatever the fuel. And there is a lot of petrol in the pump which can move many other cars also, yet to be poured in the cars. In the same way, Sarvataha Panipadam. Wherever the hands, legs are there, their conscious existence only expressing through them. Isn't that? An elephant is walking. It knows it is existing. It is conscious it is walking. That is why it goes to the place where it wants water or the food. And between two elephants, between elephant and you, same conscious existence is there, but there is no elephant like anything for it to manifest. Like bulb like thing is not there between two bulbs in that electrical wire for expressing its electricity. Does it mean that electricity is not there between the two bulbs? There it is, but not manifest. So, too, between you and me, also that pure conscious existence is there, but there is no upadhi for it to express. Bulb nahi hai. Upadhis are all these plants, birds, animals, human. Through them, Paramatma expresses. Otherwise, he is in an inexpressed, pure existence form. That existence form only as you and see perceive in between you and I as the space. Space is existing or not? Yeah, for space is existence. Existence only appearing as space. Space only as the air alone as fire, fire alone as water, water alone as earth, and from all of that the whole world. पंचमहाभूत कहते हैं उसको. Okay, तो सर्वथा पाणिपादम. Then sarvatha akshi shiro mukham. Wherever the eyes are functioning, head is there, and mukham, the mouth is there. Shira means the head and intellect and thinking. There he is there. है ना? Like electricity is such a thing. Any number of equipments which can function with electricity, you discover through all of them the electricity expresses. Opposite some of them are. One is cooling, one is heating. One it is moving, one it is stopping. One is cutting, another is joining. अरे दोनों कर रहा है electricity. हाँ, that is a power. Same way. सर्वथा अक्षय शिरा मुखम. One is the one, Paramatma. Wherever the eyes are working, he is there. Shiraha is thinking, he is there. Mouth is working with taste or talk, he is there. Okay. Then between you and me, where you have eyes, I have eyes. Between Yahami Paramatma hai, but eyes are not there for him to express. The upadhi is not there to express. Paramatma is not the eye, he is expressing through the eye, expressing as and through. Like water is not wave, water is expressing as the wave. Very careful the difference in the two sentences. So to Sarvata Shrutimat, he is the one who is there everywhere as ears. Like in the water potentially, to become wave, bubble, ripple, all the capacities are there. So to in Paramatma potentially all the Indriya expressions are there. Therefore, wherever they are expressing, it is He only expressing through them. Okay. The last one, Sarvatra Loke Sarvam Avrutya Tishtati. He is the one that way permeating everything. Avritya means सब में permeate होकर he is there. Without him, nothing happens. Then what is that? Because of which everything is happening of all our outer and inner faculties. Without whom they won't work. एक इंद्रिय को पकड़कर ढूंढ लेना. Like I am looking at. With what presence I am looking? Obviously, we say because of mind. Behind that, because the intellect. But the intellect, mind, and sense or the eye, can it see the outer world without the consciousness me? No. Therefore, that consciousness without which eyes can't see, ears can't listen, nose cannot smell, that is the Param Brahma, that is Gneyam, and that is me. And that is now what we are seeing intellectually is experienced as our own self on the seat of meditation. Meditation is to recognize, realize our essential real self. Then all is unreal. In unreal only all problems. In the reality, which is one without second, no chance of any problems. Okay. Having said that, now today we take up, continuing yesterday, little sublime shloka. Sarvendriya gunabhasam sarvendriya vivarjitam asaktam sarvabhrut chaiva nirgunam gunabhoktrucha. Six qualities are very contemplative, very meditative. Therefore, those who have for a long time studying shastras, interested in spiritual truths, unke liye ye pada, these words are so joyful. Like for an eating person, take the name of ice cream or anything, how he becomes happy like that. जिनको आइसक्रीम पसंद होता है नाम लेते अरे यू आर गेटिंग पिज्जा है ना जंक फूड वाले दे जंप व्हेन दे लिसन टू जंक फूड. So to those are pure spiritual people. For them, these words excite them so much because through them they transcend all what they are identified now with and reach to the transcendental. Beautiful, no? So today, three things we'll see out of six. One of them we tried yesterday, which is in continuation of what is said in the earlier shloka. So, what is the word to understand now in the 15th mantra? Sarva Indriya Guna Abhasam. Abhasam means he expresses his presence. Okay. By the presence of all Indriyas and their functionings. But as such, he cannot be that way objectively seen. When that Indriya and Indriya's guna on the seat of meditation, when we transcend, we recognize that to be again ourselves. So sarva means all. Indriya means faculties. How many faculties we have? 5 plus 5 plus 4. Bahya Indriyas 5, Karmendriyas 5, Jnanendriyas. Antarindriyas are 4, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Mind, intellect, storage of memory, and the ownership, ego. These are all 14. Sarva Indriya ho gaya. Now Indriya Guna. Guna means their functionings. Those Indriyas' existence we attend to. Their functioning is the indicator for the presence of Paramatma. Like the footwear is the indicator that the Father is inside. Or the car or scooter is there, that means Father is inside. कुछ तो कुछ आप देखते हो ना, and you don't see the Father, but then it is an indicator. In the same way, Indriya's existence be attentive and their functioning is not for using them to indulge in the outer objects. Indriyas are existing and their functioning is happening is to recognize the one because of whose presence they are present, because of whose presence they are functioning. Using the indriyas and their functioning to indulge in the world is technically samsara. Using the indriyas and transcending them to see that because of whose presence they are present, because of whose existence they are existing, that is called spiritual sadhana, which is sublime. And when you go there, very mystical, miraculous, beautiful experience of our own self happens. Like when you are in dream, running, something is chasing and you fell in water, drowned, drenched, frightened. The moment you get up, all of that which was appearing so real is understood to be unreal, and you are woken up to some other real state, that you are on the palang only, sleeping very comfortably under the cozy blanket. In the same way, when we contemplate on that which is there behind the indriyas and gunas, functioning of them, you will awaken from this dream that I am the one who is awaker, living through the sense organs in the world. ये सारा dream है. From that you wake up to your essential self. That's called moksha. That's called Vedanta. That's called spirituality. That's the path of enlightenment. Whatever the names you give. Adi Atma Vidya. The Vidya, the knowledge and practice of realizing the actual, real, infinite self, which is one without second. That's why it's called as Param Brahma. That is why, like what I see, what you see is different, but the seeing ability of eyes is different. Same. What I listen, you listen, maybe different. But the listening capacity is same. So to the prana in you and me is same. How it functions may be different. So to the consciousness in you and me is same. That is Param Brahma. That is one without second. That will be realized later on. Like when one the wave knows it is water, it knows that it is that water behind all the waves. Because waters are not two. One infinite water, so many waves are projected. So to one infinite conscious Param Brahma, so many Indriyas, Gunas. At the total level and individual level are projected and they are appearing. Like on the water, wave is projected, it is appearing as if it is real. But wave namak cheez hai nahi hai without water. So too, there is nothing called as world of names and forms outside or our own Indriyas, etc. without the Param Brahma. He is the Gneyam. He should be deeply contemplated and realized. When you realize, you realize as your own self. Then all ignorance, delusion goes away. Ignorance is not knowing our essential self. Delusion is taking our not self called as Indriyas, Sharira, etc. as ourselves. And taking whatever is happening to them as if happening to us. And through them we want to eke out the happiness permanently, which is not possible. Thus we suffer. Again and again, 100 times when you listen this, you will catch. So therefore, all indriyas, 14, their gunas means functionings, are the abhasas, indicators for the Paramatma's existence. So sarvendriya guna abhasam. Okay. Now, wherever indriyas are functioning, it is because of him. Okay. But sarva indriya vivarjitam. In him as such, there is no indriya of any one of them. Like because of electricity, bulbs are glowing, fans are moving. But in the electricity, the glow and the movement, hai kya? Because of petrol, the car, scooter is traveling. But in the petrol or car, is there the scooter and car? नहीं पेट्रोल में स्कूटर कार नहीं है उसमें in the petrol. In the same way, all indriyas, antakarana are existing, functioning because of him. But in him, when you reach, these are not there. Not a difficult thing to understand. All chairs, tables are existing because of plastic chairs. But in the plastic, chairs, tables, stools, where are they? They are not. but imagined, projected, taken as real, used to such an extent, the reality, the plastic is forgotten. In case of plastic, in place of ornament, there's no problem when you forget the substratum and use the objects. But in case of our own selves, forgetting the substratum and identify with the not self is the whole cause of problem. Because of that only all desires are coming, all hatreds are coming, jealousies are coming. In pure self, which is one without second, who will hate whom? Only I look at myself as my intellect, look at yourself as your intellect. Your intellect is more intelligent than me, and you got some success. I was failed, therefore I feel jealous of you. All problems, all miseries, all troubles are only at the upadhi level, not in the real self. Okay, keep it in mind. So, Sarva Indriya Guna Abhasam, all Indriyas and their functionings are the indicators of the presence of that Paramatma. So, when you transcend them, you will reach it. That is why Sarvendriya Vivarjitam. In the pure consciousness, neither the faculties nor their functionings are there, nor they are required. Okay, then asaktam sarvabhrutu nirgunam gunamoktru. Four beautiful things are there. Oh, one more we'll see. Asaktam. Asaktam means what? The water is never touched by the wave which is superimposed on it. Ornament never touches the gold on which it is superimposed. Isn't it? Same way. Asaktam, all the indriyas, 14, their functionings never touch the self. The light of the bulb, movement of fan never touches the electricity. You know, illuminating the electricity, the bulb is doing, and fan is uh, drying up the electricity. Yes, it is drying up the clothes. सर्दी में अंदर लगा के कपड़े पंखा लगाते because you can't dry them outside when it is raining and all. इस तरह से does it do the fan dry up the electricity? No. Asaktam. Asakta means the conscious existence in me is unattached to any of the indriyas and their functionings. Then, therefore, stop getting attached to indriya and their function consciously without going into sleep. You are reaching to the Parambrahma only. Neya Parambrahma. This is what is the knowledge. Again and again, you have to listen and meditate on it. Then it will happen. So seeds are sown to you in its own time. When they grow, enter into the study, contemplation of these things more and more. Then you will reach to the Gneyam. Then Amrutavash. The bodies will come and go. The minds will function or non-function. I, the consciousness, self, pure existence. I neither become unconscious nor I become the non-existence. Consciousness never becomes unconscious. Existence never becomes non-existent. I am that. Not these things. Isn't it? कर्मयोग सिखाऊं कर्मयोग भक्ति योग कब तक सिखाऊं मैं कब तक डू योर धर्म एंड ऑल वो तो बच्चों लोगों का खेल है द रियल थिंग इज द रियलिटी द सेल्फ द सबस्ट्रेटम द sublime truth. So we have started studying. 2 or 3 more days it will take to explain Gneyam with this speed repeatedly because the content is sublime and I have no doubt for you, the regularly coming ones, that you will be able to grasp it. I stop here. Sarvendriya guna bhasam sarvendriya vivarjitam asaktam sarvabhruchaiva nirgunam guna bhoktrucha. हो गया now, in that Bhagavad Bhaktanam Pratah Smaranam, yesterday one shloka we saw. Prahlada Narada Parashara Pundanika Vyasambharisha Shuka Shaunaka Bhishma Dalbhyan Rukmangadarjuna Vasishtha Vibhishanadin Punyaniman Parama Bhagavatan Smarami. Each of these great bhaktas have so much great devotion done and served the God, etc. When you read Purana Itihasa, Chiranjeevi. That Chiranjeevitva also Some up to the Kalpa, one up to Mahakalpa, other for the Dviparartha. Some will be eternal. Okay, who are they? Ashwathama. Dronacharya's Putra Ashwathama. He's a Brahmana. He did some mistakes of helping Duryodhana Adi. Therefore, he is cursed also by somebody. Now, he, in his own age of 5,000-6,000 years, still is there in the Himalayas with some kushtu or leprosy roga for some more time as a redemption for the papa done by him. All the 5 children of of Pandavas, Upa Pandav कहते हैं उनको. गला काटकर he takes and gives to Duryodhana. Duryodhana also feels very bad. Chichichi, how did you do when small children are sleeping that you kill them? Jugupsa. So वो पाप और कोई पाप है. So therefore he is there in that particular position, but he is there for the kalpanta. That is why he is Chiranjeevi. Ashwathama. Second is Bali. Then Raja Bali, when Lord Vamana has pushed him, he went into Rasatala Loka. He did not die. He is also still there as Chiranjeevi, means for long time, for thousands of years or maybe called Balidan. And इसने अपने देश के लिए बलिदान दिया. We all listen this many times, but we don't remember that the Balidana came from the Bali Raja's Dana. From that, this has come. Because Bali has given everything of this world to Vamana Bhagavan, everything of other world to Vamana Bhagavan, and he gave himself also to Bhagavan when he told, "Put your third foot on my head." That is why greatest Dana is Balidana. Yeah, Iha Para Swam. All the three are given in charity. And to whom? Bhagavan, without expecting anything. But he is put in the Rasatala, and that is more richer than the Swarga. To give that Swarga to Indra, Bhagavan did it because Indra did puja. अब भगवान ये जिसने पूजा किया उसको देना पड़ता है. इसको जिसने प्रार्थना की उसको देना है. उनका रूल है वैसा. He did not destroy Bali. Such a great Bhakta Bali is, sent him to Rasatala. And in the next Kalpa, Bali will be the Indra. वो ब्लेसिंग भी भगवान देते हैं. एंड ही राजा महान विष्णु इज ए द्वारपाला ऑफ द बलि चक्रवर्ती इज अ रसातला. He is doing that service. That's why Keralites worship that Raja Bali during that Onam festival. Okay, Bali, Ashwatthama Bali. Third one is Vyasaha. You know the Vyasa, Satyavati Parashara Putra, expression of Lord only, Vyasaya, Vishnu Rupa, and all that. He is the one who is the cause of all Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa for giving us. Vyasa Bhagavan is Chiranjeevi. He is there very much in Himalayas. He can also, we have darshan. We can have his darshan. He comes whenever satsangs go on in a big manner with deep intensity. Vyasa Bhagavan at least once, twice comes and sees who is coming, listening. He blesses them and goes. So Vyasa is third one. Ashwatthama Vyasa. For Hanuman. Hanuman ji, you know. Anjana Kesari Putra, Lord Hanuman, Mantri of Vibhishana, Sugriva, till he meets Rama. Thereafter is Rama Sevaka, Rama Bhakta, and all his achievements in Ramayana we have seen. Original Ramayana Jarur Pado. Cinema kitna bhi dekho, serial kitna bhi dekho, all that is okay, but the Shastra is the authority. His Leelas we can know. Such a great Bhakta, Shaktishali, he is also the Chiranjeevi, the fourth one. His darshan also many have got even now. Hanumanji ka darshan dete. So they're all Mahayogis. Therefore, they can take different forms to do the Lord's work as per requirement. They can give darshana to devotees in different forms. So Hanuman. Fourth one. Ashwatthama Bali Vyasa Hanuman is killed. No, he's still there. सूक्ष्म रूप में है. भगवान कहते हैं यू विल बी देयर टिल महाकल्प और कल्पकाला. तो विभीषण एज ए चिरंजीवी somewhere he is there. Fifth one. Then sixth one, Krupaha. The Krupacharya also, who is a Krupacharya, the Kula Guru of Pandavas and Kauravas, he is also still there. He has not died in that Yuddha or war. He is somewhere there even now. The last one is Parashurama avatar. परशुराम जी भी है अभी भी गुप्त रूप में. ही कैन गिव अस दर्शन. सो दीज आर सप्ते ते चिरजीविनः. दे आर द चिरंजीवीस. ओके, श्लोका नंबर 1. सेकंड, सप्त एतान संस्मरेत नित्यम. Please remember all these 7 great Chiranjeevi Bhaktas. All of them are Bhagavad Bhaktas. Nityam. Then Markandeyam Atha Ashtamam. And don't forget the 8th Chiranjeevi, who is Markandeya Rishi. Bhagwan विष्णु के भक्त बट ऑल्सो द शिव भक्त मार्कंडेय ऋषि. मार्कंडेय पुराण ही है उनके नाम पे. When the Yamaraj comes to take him away, just holds on to Lord Shiva. Chandrasekharama Mama Kim Karishyati Yamaha. In that way, he conquers Yama, Mrityu also, thus gets blessed to be immortal Chiranjeevi. And is a great bhakta. तो मार्कंडेय इज ग्रेट भक्त, विष्णु इज भक्त ऑफ राम, हनुमान जी भी राम जी के भक्त है, बलि विष्णु के ब्राह्मणों के भक्त है, व्यास भी नारायण के भक्त है, अश्वत्थामा आल्सो. ओके, along with them the eighth one is मार्कंडेय. तो संस्मरे सप्तैतान, all these 7 संस्मरेतु नित्यम. Every day we have to do smarana of them. Markandeya Mathashtamam, also the 8th Chiranjeevi, Markandeya Rishi also. When we do that, what are the blessings to us when we remember them every day? Jeevet Varsha Satam Sahapi. He will live 100 years healthy and long and wonderfully. Sarva Vyadhi Vivarchitaha. Without any physical diseases, mental traumas or problems. Healthily, happily. By the blessing of this 7 or 8 Chiranjeevis, such person will live who will remember them every day morning. So, Prataha Smaranam. In the same way, one more shloka is there in which around 10 or 12 great bhaktas names are given. Tomorrow we will chant them. Okay. Now today let us do the whole thing. Meaning tomorrow we'll say chanting pura. ॐ प्रह्लाद नारद पराशर पुण्डरीक व्यासाम्बरीश शुक शौनक भीष्मदाल्भ्यान् रुक्माङ्गदार्जुन वशिष्ठ विभीषणादीन् पुण्यानि मान् परम भागवतान् स्मरामि. अश्वत्थामा बलिर्व्यासः हनुमान्श्च विभीषणः कृपः परशुरामश्च सप्तैते चिरजीविनः. सप्तैतान् संस्मरे नित्यं मार्कण्डेयमथाष्टमं. जीवेद्वर्षशतं सोऽपि सर्वव्याधिविवर्जितः. वाल्मीकिः सनकः सनन्दनतरुः व्यासो वसिष्ठो भृगुः. जाबालिर्जमदग्निकच्च जनका गर्गोऽङ्गिरा गौतमः. मान्धाता ऋतुपर्णवैन्यसगराः धन्यो दिलीपो नलः. पुण्यो धर्मसुतो ययाति नहुषौ कुर्वन्तु नो मङ्गलम्. कुर्वन्तु नो मङ्गलम्. इति श्री भगवद्भक्तानां प्रातः स्मरणम्. Very good. Tomorrow we'll conclude it. Thank you, my dear friends. Thus we have seen Pratah Smarana Shlokas 2. We did Sarvendriya Vivarjitam and Asaktam. Then Sarvabhruto Nirgunam Gunabhoktru. These 3 we have to see. 3. The indicative pointers definition. This for our the Gneyam Vastu, the Parambrahma. When we meditate, we realize him as self. Then we did our 5 more Anuvaka Parayana of Yajurveda. What is that? Taittiriya Brahmanam of Krishna Yajurveda. So too we did our Indian chantings. Thus, our today also is beautiful by God's grace. Thank you all. Okay. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांति महाम्यात् शांतो मुचितबन्धेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा मृतङ्गमय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. थैंक यू.